Back here with Alyse today for Tai Chi. We'll do the warm-ups and some different moves, and best way to do it is just to relax, be in the moment, follow along with Alyse, and enjoy. Thanks, Alyse.
Thank you. Good morning. If you want to do this sitting in a chair, make sure you sit upright and you don't lean against the back of the chair. So there you go. So we begin, of course, with our roll downs. So the feet are shoulder width apart, the toes point straight ahead, your tailbones drop, crown of the head suspended to the heavens, and the arms are relaxed. Knees are slightly bent. We're going to inhale, stand up, drop the chin to the chest, and roll down, one vertebrae at a time. Arms hang free. Don't force anything. Beginning at the base of the spine with an inhale, we roll back up, stacking the vertebrae. Chin stays tucked. Head comes up last, sit down. Inhale, chin to chest, roll down. Use your breath. When you come to an inhale, roll back up. Head comes up, sit down. Third one. And inhale up. Head comes up, sit down. Then we go left and right. Make sure you don't feel any discomfort. Just go to what feels good. We turn left, chin to chest, and roll down. Press down in both feet as you roll up with an inhale. Head comes up, turn to the front, sit down. And to the right, chin to chest, roll down. And again, roll up. Weights in both feet. Head comes up last, turn to the front, sit down. Second set. Left. And inhale up. Turn to the front, sit down. And to the right. And roll up. Head comes up, turn, sit down. And the third set to the left. Roll up. Back to the front, sit down. And the last one is to the right. comes up, turn to the front, sit down. Then we'll check our posture. Make sure again the feet are shoulders width, the toes are pointing straight ahead. That makes the knees in alignment. The tailbones drop, shoulders relaxed. The ears are in alignment with the shoulders. And we'll carry tiger to the mountain. So as we inhale, the hands are going to float all the way overhead. Palms turn to face, big stretch. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbow, palms are up. Turn the palms over. This is a squat as we gather our big tiger. Inhale up. The right hand goes on top of the left and the hands separate. Again, big deep breath. Inhale up and the hands separate. Third one. Inhale up, palms turn over, and we lower them down. And that brings us to our raised hands. So check your basic stance, make sure everything's where it's supposed to be. Notice where you're holding tension, let it go, so you're relaxed. The hands are resting on two imaginary column of air, bubbling up from the ground. That keeps your hands alive. They're not just hanging limp. Palms are turned back. So as we press down in the feet, the hands float up. Tailbones drop to the earth. Head suspended to the heavens. Inhale as they float back. And it's like you're pressing down on those two columns of air. And again, so it's a big deep breath in. Through the nose, exhale. Inhale. And exhale down. And the third one. Try to use continuous motion. And that brings us to our standing meditation. So as we inhale and the hands float up, extend the fingers, drop the elbow tips. Knees are slightly bent and they're in alignment with the toes, pointing straight ahead. Tailbones drop, take all the sway out of the lower lumbar. Shoulders are relaxed. Ears are in alignment with the shoulders so you're not leaning. And we want to try to focus on the breathing. If your mind begins to wander, just simply bring it back to the breath. Still the mind, still the body. And we'll just take a few deep breaths. Stomach gently puffs out on the inhale, presses towards the backbone on the exhale. And do the length of breath that's good for you, just natural. Notice where you're holding tension, let it go. And smile. And when you come to an inhale, we'll draw the hands back and let them float down. And a little bit of side to side, or turning the pillar. So as I shift left, the right hand comes to the left hip. Left hand goes to the right kidney. Shifting right, we turn the waist. So the hips, shoulders, nose, and navel are all moving, and that propels the arms. Feel the feet. And you can do this at your own speed, your own comfort. tap the kidneys and wake them up. There we go. And then we stand on one foot. So, as I shift into the right, the left toe is going to turn out in a 45-degree angle. And we shift all the weight into the left. Bring the right foot forward. And if I were to draw it back, it would clear the left foot. We're not on a tightrope. We sit down. And as we inhale, the hands float up. And so does the right foot. Pick a focal point. Then we're going to step down on the right, on the 45-degree angle. Get all the weight loaded up in that right leg. Sit down. And try it on the right. One side will go better than the other. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Then let's step down left on the 45 again. Shift the weight. This time, as we bring the right ball of the foot forward and sit down, we're going to do the posture called golden pheasant. Stands on one leg. So that left hand's on your imaginary column of air. And as I draw the right foot and thigh up, the right hand comes up right in front of the nose. The thigh should be parallel to the floor, not above, not below, but whatever you can do. You can even hang on to something. Then we step down on the right, on that 45. Get the knee in alignment, left ball of the foot forward. And let's try it on this side. And breathe. And we'll step down. Then the last one is the feet, once again, are pointing straight ahead. Shoulders width, or hip width. And the hands are on the two imaginary column of air, so palms are facing down. We're going to shift left, bring that right foot forward, and then touching back, straight back, don't go to the side. And you can freely swing your leg, or you can keep touch front and back. You can even touch in the middle. And we step down on the right. And once again, make sure that toe is pointing straight ahead. Everything's lined up. Left foot forward. Don't lean. In the back. And you can even touch in the middle, as I say. And we step down. And we can shake it out a little bit. And that brings us to our spinal twists. So once again, basic stance, tailbones drop. Room under the armpits so they're not tied up against the body and the elbows aren't sticking out. They're just relaxed. So once again, the hands float up, raise hands. Elbow tips are straight down. Palms turn to face. And we're going to open the right side and look at the right hand. Trying to get the arms in a straight line. Exhale and close. And the left. And exhale and close. Second set. And the third set. Once again with the right. And once again with the left. keeping the arms up. We're going to go into our circle palms. Weight goes into the right. We're at the number 3 of an imaginary clock, and the weight is in the right. So as I shift left, left hand circles down, right palm passes in front of the face. And then we're at the number 9 of an imaginary clock. Weight goes right, right hand circles down, left hand passes in front of the face. And circle again, left hand circling down, and the right hand circling down. You want to coordinate the shifting of the weight with your breath. And one more circle. And back we come to the right. And let the hands float down once again. So the next exercise you can do in different degrees. So pick what you want to do. So this one, it's a one-legged squat. So the feet step out. So they're outside of the hips. The toes are pointing straight ahead. The hands are crossed in front of the heart center or the sternum. As I shift left, the left hand comes straight out and the right hand goes to the perpendicular. Inhale, we come back to cross hands and center. Weight goes right, right hand is in front. And again, use the breath. And just squat to what's comfortable. But try to feel all the weight on the one leg. To the right. Back to center. Now this time, if you'd like, as the weight goes left, you turn the right toe up. And back to center. Try to keep the crown of the head to the heaven, tailbone drop to the earth, so you're not leaning. And back. We'll repeat that. The hips in alignment, so one hip is not higher than the other. And back. And this one, if you want a full squat, you can keep doing what we've already done, or you can shift left and try to touch the right toe. Toe turns in and shift right, touching the left toe. One more set. Use the breath. You'll find every week you get a little further. And back we go. And then we'll step in. So once again, you can shake it out. You can walk in place and the hands swing together. That helps. Then we're going to hold the ball left and right and shift the weight. So the 5 basic principles of Tai Chi to pay attention to are shifting the weight. The back is straight, so the tailbone's drop, crown of the head suspended. We have a fair maiden's wrist, the hands in alignment with the forearm. That gets the chi all the way out to the fingers. When one part of the body moves, the whole body moves. So the body moves as one unit. And the way that happens is by turning the hips and the shoulders together. So everything moves together. And of course, the last one is to relax, relax, relax. Notice where you're holding that tension and let it go as best you can. So we begin with the feet once again. Toes are in alignment, toes point straight ahead, knees are slightly bent, tailbones drop. Basic posture. Palms are turned back. So as I shift into the left, I'm going to hold the ball on the right and turn that right toe out to the 90-degree mark. Shift right. Don't let the knee overextend over the toe. Shift back. As I turn to the front, pivoting on that right heel, I turn the ball over and shift right. Now I'm holding the ball on the left. Pick up the left toe, pivot on the heel, 90 degrees. Drop the toe, shift the weight, and back. And we turn that ball over, shifting left, drop the toe, shift the weight. Now don't lean. Back we come to the left, and shifting right. Pivot, place the foot, and then pour the weight into it. So the weight's about 70% in the left leg. And back we come. Third set. Drop the toe. Shift the weight. Now the weight's about 70% in the right leg. And back. And the left. Last time. And back we come. And let's try a little bit of dragon walk. I'll step back a little bit. So this is, Tai Chi stepping is very important. You want to drop the tailbone. The palms are up just in front of your, right below your navel at your, what we call the dantian. Now, we don't bob up and down, we stay level. So pick a focal point, shift into the left, peel up that right heel, right ball of the foot. Place the right heel, place the right ball. We're on 2 rails of a train track. Shift the weight. Don't let the knee overextend over the right toe. Pick up the left heel, the left ball of the foot. Place the left heel and the ball of the left foot. And then pour the weight into the left. So we would inhale, exhale, inhale. We're not on a tightrope. Exhale. And then we go back, shifting into the right. Lift the left ball of the foot. Place the left ball, place the left heel, and shift the weight. And the right toe comes up. Step back, shifting right. And place the left foot, get it in a good place, then shift the weight. And there we go. And you can, I'm limited on my space here, but it would be really good to take like 15 steps forward and 15 steps back. So then the next one is what we call part the wild horse's mane. So this is one of the basic postures in Tai Chi, and it's ward off. So what we're going to do is we get the feet shoulder width apart, toes point straight ahead. We always begin in our basic posture. Palms are turned back. We're going to shift into the left. We're going to hold the ball on the right and turn that right toe out on a 45-degree angle. Shift right. Peel up that left foot, just like dragon walk. Place the heel, place the toe. We're on 2 rails of the train track, so there's shoulders width between the feet. Now as I shift left, the left forearm arcs up into our ward off, and the right hand lands on that imaginary column of air. All the weight's left. Hold the ball left. Pick up that right foot, place it on the 90-degree mark. We're going to shift right, right forearm arcs up. The left toe turns in on a 45-degree, and the left hand comes to that imaginary column of air. And we can repeat that. Now the right foot's pointing straight ahead. Both feet are firmly on the ground, but the weight's about 70% in the right. So don't let that left heel come up. Then we hold the ball right, all the weight's right. We're going to place the left foot back to the 90-degree mark. Shifting left. The right toe will turn in on the 45-degree angle, as the left hand comes into place. Right hand on that column up there. Hold the ball left. Place the right foot on the 90-degree mark, and the left foot turns in as the left hand comes down. Relax your fingers. One more time. Hold the ball. Step left. Ward off. Part the wild horse's mane. And again, hold the ball left. Step right. And ward off. On the right. And then we'll come back to center. And we'll close. So once again, basic posture. We'll do a roll down with the feet shoulders width. Inhale, stand up, chin to chest, roll down. Very slowly. You want to feel absolutely no pain. Inhale, roll up. Head comes up, sit down. Then we're going to stand up, shift left, bring that right foot halfway in. And we roll down in this position. Chin to chest, toes should be in alignment. And keep breathing. Inhale, roll up. Head comes up last, sit down. Then we stand up and bring the toes together. The heels are apart in about a fist width. And we're going to squat in this position. The hands come out in front for balance. When the heels come up off the floor, you've gone far enough. Inhale up. And the last roll down, chin to chest, toes together, roll down. And roll back up. Head comes up, sit down. And there we go. Those are the Tai Chi warm-ups. We do those before every class, and then in class we begin to learn the form, which is a posture after posture, and it flows like a river, and we stand like a mountain. So we'll have to do that in person, however. So thank you very much for joining me this morning. I really appreciate it, and see you next week.
Thank you, Alyse. I was behind the camera following along with you, and after a hectic morning, it felt good to stretch and breathe, and I'm really feeling the benefits of it. So we'll see you next week then.
Yes.
Okay, thanks again.
Yep.
Thank you for watching with us today. You can also